Man, you know what? We about to recap. This is year 11 of our Clemson online dynasty. We are in the playoffs, baby. We in the CFP. So I'm gonna recap week one of bowl season, and then we're gonna preview week two. Are we playing top of the ninth? I thought we lost. My Bruins. Let me turn this down some. I was all right. Top of the ninth. No outs. Okay, I don't even want to look at this. No outs. Bases loaded. All right, so back to regular schedule program. So we're gonna talk about. It was a lot of activity that happened, man. That transpired this week one of the CFC, the first round. So we're gonna go over the bracket. We're gonna go over the. We're gonna recap the matchups, and then we're gonna again, like I said, we're gonna preview week two. So I am your three-time, well, I'm your four-time champion, three in a row. I'm on a three-peat right now. I'm trying to go for four. I'm trying to put a ring on my thumb. I'm trying to go for five. I already got four of them things. So let's get up in here, man. Let's talk about, man. Let's talk about it. Let's rap about it. What they say, what Cameron and them say, pause. Yeah. Yes, sir. So, all right. So it's already, you see who I play. I play LSU. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually just go over, like I said, the preview. So let's go to the bracket. We can look at the bracket better. All right. So let's look at the top. So we start from the top to the bottom. So the top was USC versus the computer, Washington. We don't need to recap that. Sometimes Buddy loses to the computer, but he wasn't going to lose in a playoffs, right? At least you wouldn't think. This game, I guess we can talk about this game first, but I want to get to the juicy. I want to get to the juicy juice, which is the LSU South Carolina game. All right, so this game, man. So Florida is he like my nephew. Me and his dad, who was in the league, who plays with Ohio State. We go back 3 decades plus. Okay, like for real. That's my ace, my the homie. Sandlock. You know, we ride or die. And his son, right? His son is, I believe, Jordan is turning 17 this year. Not 18. I know for sure it's not 18. So he turned to 17. So Lil Man used to be my kryptonite, man. I'm Superman in this league. He used to be my kryptonite. At one point, I ain't never beat him, but I've been beating on him recently. I've been beating on him. But this game was, as you can see, was no contest, man. Miami, he streams his games. He streams his games on Twitch. He don't got a YouTube. I got Twitch and YouTube. But recently, last couple of games that I've played, which has been the road to the CFP, I've been going live on my YouTube. I got more followers on YouTube than Twitch. Go ahead and over there to my Twitch channel, man. Go and like and subscribe, man. Go into my I got TikTok, man. All my TikTok is nothing but clips of my plays, man. Clips of my plays. So go ahead and like and subscribe, all that, man. Please, so let's get this algorithm up for your boy. Like my page, man, so other people can see it. Give me some likes. Give me some likes so other people can be like, oh, wait a minute, who's this kid? Because 27 is coming. 27 is coming, and I'm going to be on it tough. Just like I was on 26 tough, just like I was on 25 tough. But 27 is going to be a whole nother level. I'm going to have my camera. I'm going to have it all. You know what I'm saying? I'm already in my man cave. And if you see my man cave, well, you will see. But my man cave is lit up, right? It's Dodgers, it's Raiders, it's UCLA, it's Lakers. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're about. LA. You're like, oh, wait a minute, Raiders in LA. I was born in LA, and Raiders was in LA when I was living in LA. Raiders. But anyway, this game, man, and Miami is my protege. He's a lot older than me, and I'm old. I'm 47. I'm a man. I'm a grown man, and he older than me. He my protege though. Like I try to, these old heads, man. You try to teach him, but he played the game though. But he ain't me. And I've been trying to work with him, man, work with him, but he gets in his head sometimes, and he just. But young bull though, Florida young bull, man, he with it though. He with it. So let's go into the tell of the tape, man. So, like I said, Miami streams his games on Twitch, and his game, he didn't even start it off right from the very beginning of the game. Because I'm calling him, I'm like, boy, your stuff ain't up, buddy. What's going on? Your stuff ain't up. I can't see you. Whoop, whoop. He finally put it up live, and he down 7-0. Like, whatever. But they got into the second quarter, he tied it up. So it was 7-7. And then Florida scored, so it was 14-7. Then he made, I think he got an interception or something. And then he got too cute. His next play, like he got out of his zone, man, and he tried to do triple option. Triple option got intercepted. And Buddy almost took it back for a touchdown, but his very next play was a touchdown. Now it's 21-7. And then it just fell apart. It just completely fell apart, right? Like, he turned off. He got so bad, he turned this stream off. I was like, man, let me get off this stream anyway. I don't want to see this. Florida's not on my side of the bracket, so I don't really care. Let me go ahead and scout my opponent, who I got to play next, which is LSU, it's going to be a good game. Me and Buddy, we go back and forth. We got a long history of going at it. And we used to crash out too. Crash out in our group chat. Like, we've crashed out to where it was like, you know what? You meet me up. We grown, man. Where you want to catch this flight at? I can come out there. You can come out here. What's up? Like, crashing out. Like, you know what I'm saying? But we way past that. Like, we good now. Like, for real. That's my brother. He a white boy, but he a white man. We ain't boys. Florida's the only boy, little kid, young man, young king that's up in the league. Everybody else is grown, like, for real, in their 30s plus, grown. But I'm getting off track. But this game, man, like, you look at the total yards, you're like, oh, wait a minute, it was kind of even. Hit total play, you're like, whoa, he had all these plays. Nah, man, look at the yards per play. 10-6, and it wasn't even. It was just throwing, man. Like, and then the turnovers. He had 7 turnovers, 3 fumbles, 4 interceptions. He had the ball longer, but he just it was quick and easy scores, man. From what I was able to see before he turned it off, and before I got disengaged from the game, was like, man, I don't care about this game. Let me go and concentrate on who I'm going to be playing next. But this was like 8 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Like, he was just dogging him out, man. He didn't have to run. You don't have to run when you can pass. As simple as that. And when you can pass, you don't have to run. When you can run, you don't have to pass, right? He was getting in sacks. What do you have? 5 sacks too? Damn. So he sacked him 5 times, turned him over 7 times. Were any of these pick sixes? Let's see. Nope, and they weren't pick sixes either. So that's even hurt. It wasn't even a super change of possession like that. All right, let's see what Miami had going on. Well, pretty much a bunch of nothing. 4 interceptions. Sacked 5 times. Who was fumbling? Let's see who was fumbling. His running back, his fullback, and his wide receiver. So he actually fumbled 4 times, and he only recovered 3 of them. So his quarterback fumbled, wide receiver, fullback, his whole backfield and the receiver. Like, that's crazy. He was getting pop out. He was getting pop out there, man. Like for real. He had 12 broken tackles. Who was he throwing to? He's running back. His big old tight end. He was throwing it to this guy too. Man, that was a hard story. Miami actually his last two games, so he got cracked in his conference final. Cracked. Like he gave up a receiver had 10 catches for 400 yards on him. Cracked. Whooped on by South Carolina. And we're gonna talk about South Carolina. South Carolina did Miami dirty. Dirty. Miami got done dirty in the first round of the playoffs. Man. All right, so let's get to this is the juicy game. This game right here had the whole group me chat blown up from it was probably the first score. So they don't neither one of these guys stream their games on YouTube or Twitch or whatever the case may be. They don't stream. They don't really do well. I don't even ask for like a screen share. You know, we all on PlayStation except for Miami. He plays on the Xbox. So give you a little backstory on South Carolina. So South Carolina, and obviously I'm Clemson, so it's a rivalry. It's not, that's my boy though. Like we went to college together, COC Cougars, Valencia, California, West. My boy Juice, man. So he's almost like a front runner in a sense, right? If he's winning and it's all good. I mean, he's talking. Don't get me wrong. Like he talking smack. In Cali boy. Feel me? You know what I'm saying? Palmdale, Lancaster. You know what I'm saying? 818 Valley. You feel me? So he talk his talk, but he a front runner. And what I mean by that is, if he's winning, it's all good. All good. He even trying to run up the score on you. If it's a close game, it's cool. It's cool. Now he's known to be whining in the group me chat, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? If he's winning, he gon' if he's losing, right, you can always tell. Like he gonna say something slick in the chat, like, "Oh man, YouTube plays or this and that. Oh, you just gonna throw it to your running back, or you just gonna stay in that zone, or like for real, right?" Front runner though. So, but if he's losing, if he's getting blown out, buddy want to quit. He want to concede the game. Oh man, you got it, man. It's going to put me on autopilot, man. You go ahead and do that, or what I don't like is because I'm a stat whore. I'll straight up. I am a stat whore. It matters to me, my stats, because it matters to me for recruiting. The recruits like it. I don't recruit for playing time, but playing style I recruit for. So it all matters to me. Like I'll be playing him. He has never beaten me. Let's just put that out there. He's never beaten me, and we play every at the end of the year. Every year, he's South Carolina. I'm Clemson. We play every year. We played 11 times, and before that, he was actually in my conference one time. So we played more than 11 times, but he's never beat me. So he quit. Want to concede the game, like you know what I'm saying. Like you can concede the game. Like if we go into the second half, and then if he go out, pause it and then leave, it concedes the game. If he's losing, he does that, like for real. Like it's one of those things. Like man, like I be getting on, like bro, man, you gotta stop quitting, man. Just play it out. I'll give you an example. Our last game that we just played this year 11 season, week 13, I'm smacking him. But throughout the whole year, oh, this is my best team. Da 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 da. Blah blah blah. This is my best team ever. This and that, and he's smacking other users and whatever. Blah blah blah. Right? He actually beat LSU in the regular season. But we playing. I'm smacking him up. Oh man, you got it, man. I'm like, you can hear it because I'm streaming all my user games. I'm like, come on, bro, let's play it out. Like, I got to get to a point to where I got to get these dudes to hop into a party with me so you can hear what they're saying, because you can only hear me. You only hear my commentary. I want it to be a group session, so you hear back and forth that be going on, especially with me and him. He be smacking, doing all that. Oh man, ooh, oh man, right? But he was like, "Oh man, come on, man, it's over, man. Just go on, man. Just do it." I'm like, bro, we're in the second quarter. What's over? It ain't over yet. I'm like, it ain't over yet, bro. Like, what you talking about? Game ain't over. We still playing, man. Like I said, I'm a stat whore. I'm trying to win the Heisman. I'm trying to win the Doak Campbell, the Doak Award, the Doak Campbell. I'm trying to win it all. All of them, and I have before. I'm trying to win everything, right? So I'm like, man, like, come on, bro, like, let's just play it out, man. Oh man, just put it on true clock, man. This did that. So he does that. So anyway, get long winded. Him and LSU, they going at it. Next thing I know, they start off, oh, you ain't scoring no more. This is South Carolina. That's gonna be your last score. That's when I knew he was curtains for me. This is gonna be your last score right here. Next thing you know, oh man, you're just doing these YouTube plays. And then the floodgates just opened up and it was just next thing you know was you, your mama, your wife, whore, this, be that, my boom, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you, let's meet up then. What, like, it's nothing, like, all kind of stuff. Like, they was going at it, bro. I'm like, man, I'm looking at the group me chat. I'm like, relax, bro. Like, y'all wilding out, man. Like, come on, relax. You know what I'm saying? Like, but they just wouldn't stop. Let's meet up then. I'm gonna be out there in North Dakota this season and this and that, and I'm a boop boop boop, and I'm like, bro, like, it's not that serious, but honestly, it is kind of serious. We're grown men and we take this game serious, bro. We take it serious, man. Like, we do. You know, some take it more serious than others, but we still take it serious in a sense, right? Some got more time than others. I got time. I got time to concentrate on the game, to study the game, to get my game tight and right. You know what I'm saying? I'm a 3-time champ, 3-peat champ right now, going for 4, right? So anyway, buddy quit the game. So we had to, so it was like, all right, so at that point, it's like, all right, when that happens, because we got rules and regulations, like we got a punt rule, we got all this stuff going on, right? We got a punt rule, all whatever, right? If the game messes up, you got to recreate type of thing. Like, we got rules, like, for real. It's just not no free ball in this whatever. The only thing that we don't have is play cooldown and play limit. If we do that, that's gonna be a game changer for some users in the league because they gonna be cooked. I'm not part of that party. I got plays. I do multiple type plays. I'm very versatile. I can just run it up your gut. I can RPO you to death. I can pass you to death. Like, whatever. Like, I'm out here. Okay. Some guys are not, and they'd be cooked if we did that. But in South Carolina, he'd be, some people be cheesing in a sense of like just running the same play over and over. If you can't stop it, but again, if you can't stop it, why am I going to change up? The object of the game is for me to win, for you to adjust and stop me. If you can't stop me, why would I do something different, knowing you can't stop this? That's how I feel. Now, I get into a point to where if I play certain people, I know they can't stop a certain type of play. Oh, I'm gonna do that until I get a comfortable lead. You know what I'm saying? They're like, all right, we cool now. Let me just play out. That's just what it is, right? I'm trying to win. I don't care. So that's that. But what ended up happening was, so they couldn't even concede the game. I don't even know what quarter they was in. I don't know what quarter it was in. So it didn't concede. And Buddy was like, LSU was like, man, just go ahead and give me the force dub, whatever. I was like, you sure, man? You can put it on autopilot and you can just crack his team if you want. He was like, nah, just put him on autopilot and give me the force win, whatever. So that's what we did for that. So we went ahead and put him on AP and then gave him the force win. But we take injuries off when we do that because it's not fair if we simulate the game and somebody get injured, right? Not fair. So that's what we went ahead and did. And then this was computer game, right? So recap. Man, it was real live in the chat, man. LSU, South Carolina comedy. South Carolina got him earlier in the year, but he knew. So when the brackets was revealed, when I did my bracket reveal show, he was like, man, he automatically knew it was gonna be tough for him, right? He's like, man, I should have lost to Miami. I should have lost to Miami because I'll take his path over the path he had to take with LSU, and then possibly having to, well, if he were to be LSU, he would have had to play me in the quarterfinals, right? He don't want to play me. You don't want that, right? He's like, man, I should have just lost the game. Woo, right? Hey, maybe you should have. Some things you got to think about, man. Sometimes you got to take that L for a win, because earlier in the dynasty, because me and LSU was in the same conference and we had smoke, like we had real smoke, like for real, like it got personal, all that, man. Like, and I'm not saying that like LSU is like, a troublemaker, nothing like that, but it's just that it goes back years, like a couple of years, like we, go back a couple of years that we was having our smoke, and it was personal, it had nothing to do with the game, but whatever, right? But LSU, me and him, me and him got into it. So it's not like it's LSU was like the troublemaker. So it's not like that at all, right? But me and LSU, we got history in the game, man. Like man, I think he gave me the most L's, like for real. So we'll see. We'll see about that, man. So now, yeah, man. Now all these are quarterfinal games. We're gonna preview those games now. These are all user versus user games, except for the bottom half of Georgia and Ole Miss. He got him pretty much a bye to go to the semifinals because he played the computer. He will not lose to the computer. He's going to smack him up and down. So he in the semifinals automatically, right? Good for him. And then the top half, the USC, Ohio State. We ain't going to talk too much about this matchup because USC is the worst user in the game, hands down. You're like, wait a minute, how do you make the playoffs? You only got 3 losses. Yeah, he pretty much can play his conference mate in a conference title game because his conference mate is worse than him, losing to the computer. Then he lost to Notre Dame, lost to another team, Cal, in the regular season, and didn't make his conference title game. So SC got basically a free ride into the CFP. He don't make it all the time. We're in year 11. I think this is probably his third, maybe fourth time. We'll look at his record, his CFP record, but maybe his fourth time, I think, making it in 11 years. That's not good. So, and he is the worst user in the game. So Ohio State will win this game, and he will win this game, and he will smash it. Like, so we don't need to talk about that. The Florida Texas, though, that's going to be very interesting because Florida has a history of beating Texas. He has a history of beating Texas. Now, Texas is one of the more dominant franchises, schools in the dynasty. He has 2 natties. He has the second best overall record in the dynasty. So he wins regular season games. But he got two natties. He got the very first 2 of the dynasty. So he's due. And he ain't gonna win it this year anyway, but he's due. But he as you can see, he's undefeated because he got Ohio State in this conference, and he beat Ohio State in the regular season and in the conference title. And more than likely, he's going to have to face Ohio State if he gets past Florida in the semifinals. So they're going to have to play 3 times, possibly. But this matchup is going to be interesting. Texas, if he has the more dominant team because he's had his team from day one. Florida had his team from day one. Then he got out the dynasty, and then the computer was, running their team. Messed the team up pretty much, and now he got it back. I think this is his 4th or 5th year, maybe his 5th year in the league back. And so he's working his team back into form. they're not how he will really want them to be, for sure. So I definitely can see Texas winning this game, just because it's more of a psychological thing too, because Texas always beat up on his daddy, Ohio State. And then what it is with Texas is, if he go to like a power offense, he's going to bash him. He's going to bash him. If he start trying to pass and try to be cute, it could be a game. Florida wants to sling that rock across the field, and he's one of the guys. If we went to a play cool down and a play limit, he'd be cooked, because he's not versatile at all. He's in trips. That's it. And his vert in Flynn is the play that he loves the most, right? So he'll be cooked. Now, my matchup with LSU. I wouldn't say I'm nervous, but I'm definitely not sleeping on LSU, because we were in the conference together, man. ACC. He got in there, man, and he pretty much dominated me. But this was what was going on. We play in the regular season, I bash him. We play in the conference title game, he'll win. He's got me more than I got in him. And I'm like, man. But then we'll play in a CFP, and I get him in the CFP. But it's like, golly, man, like, I'm tired of this fool. Like, who the real Tigers? We the real Tigers. Who the real Death Valley? We the real Death Valley. You feel me? Like, and then so we played in the regular season this season. What the schedule and the record would show is he beat me 24-0. Not so fast, my friend. We had to recreate the game. Our first game, and we was in Death Valley, his Death Valley, in Baton Rouge. We were in the second quarter. He was up. He was winning 21-14. But I had stopped him. It was 4 from 4 on his 17-yard line. And it was raining, and it was going crazy wind-wise. He would have to kick a field goal, and there's no guarantee he would, because he wasn't straight on head up on a, he was to the far hash. So, but the game messed up. Game froze. So the game froze. So we had to recreate. That's part of the rules. There's two parts of the rule. One part is, you know what, let's just run it all the way back. Forget a recreate. Let's just run it back. Head up fake, Or we're going to recreate with the points, with where it was at, with the quarter, with all this too much stuff, right? So for me, which was my mistake, what I did was, because I already know what he wanted to do. He wanted to recreate. He didn't want to run it back completely 0-0. I knew he didn't want to do that, right? And that's cool. But I knew that was going to happen, right? But where I failed, and what my mistake was, you better not call your mom. Okay? Don't call her on that phone. Go. What my mistake was, instead of me saying, because he was at home too, instead of me like, all right, yeah, give me my points. Let me get my 14 points. You get your 21 points, and then, we go from there. I was like, man, you know what? You up 7-0. Let's get it to where, the quarter was at. Let's get it to where the quarter was at. Let's get it to the down and distance and all that stuff, and then we just rock from there. I killed all my momentum because I had to punt. I was on chew clock. I was running plays here and there, but I wasn't really getting to anything, right? I should have took my points. I should have scored, because what ended up happening was, we made it 7-0, and we put it at the spot where it was at for him to kick a field goal. He made the field goal. So now he up 10-0, and he was getting the ball back at halftime, right? So he got all the momentum. He already got 10 points. I get the ball back. I'm trying to do my thing. My whole team is cold. His stadium is rocking. I'm like, man, why did I do this? I couldn't score. I couldn't do anything. He scored 2 more times, 2 more touchdowns, 24-0. That's what the final score said. But that wasn't really the final score. Um, but on record, that's what it say. You know, in my heart, I know what it was. What it was. All right. So, but yeah, man. Me and LSU, we're gonna go at it. Like I would never get on any of my streams and say, "Chad, I'm never gonna say I'm gonna lose a game." I'm never gonna say that ever. But it's gonna be a good game. It's on a neutral site. I am the home team. That matters because right, if he ain't at home with that, and they got LSU still having the number one home field advantage for whatever reason. Hopefully they change that in 27 to where it just adjusts. You know what I'm saying? But so we're that's where it's at with me and LSU. Obviously, like I said, Georgia's going to win. So now I got to give you the real prediction of what it's going to look like for the semifinals. So the semifinals is going to be Ohio State. I don't see how it's not going to be Texas in the semifinals, but it could be Florida. I wouldn't be surprised. I will be a little surprised. I will be a little surprised if it's Florida. So we're going to have Texas and Ohio State in the semifinals. Then we're going to have Clemson, and then obviously Georgia. Get into Georgia. That's Clemson, Georgia. That's a rivalry. So that's going to be a good game too. Me and Georgia have won the last 5 national championships in this dynasty. The last 5 national champ. Let me say that again. The last 5 national championships in the dynasty. He won 2 in a row. I'm on a 3-game streak right now. So we'll get to that when we get to that. But semifinals should definitely be Georgia, Clemson, Texas, Ohio State, right? And then we'll preview that. When I come back on my live for my recap, because my next time that I go live, I don't know, because I've been playing the CFP. I've been going live lately on that. I truly usually don't go live in the CFP because those kids, whoever they are, they be making me crash out. But I'll be putting the game on. I'll be putting my mic on mute so I can't hear nothing they say. They can hear nothing I say, so I won't crash out on them. Because there's a bunch of front runners over there, like for real. But I've been whooping. I'm 5-0 right now. I'm on All-American too. And I got a natty. Anyway, but yeah, I'll be whooping people over there. So the next time I'm live is going to be versus somebody. I never go live against the computer. That's just whack. That's weak. I'm not going live against the computer ever because I smacked the computer. So I might be in a CFP game, or it might be my quarterfinal game against LSU. But I know for a fact me and LSU are playing tomorrow. So if I go live again tonight, I'm in the CFP or I'm doing play a friend. So that's that. So that's where we at, man. Year 11, Clemson Dynasty. And I got your boy got 4 losses, man. It's not the first time that I've had 4 losses, but it's the first time I have 4 losses in a regular season. Because I have 4 losses in 1 year, year 2029. I had 3 losses in the regular season, and I lost in the semifinals. I'm always making it to the semifinals every year, guaranteed. So I'm winning against LSU. I'm going to the semifinals. I'm going to the semis. You feel me? And I should be in the natty winning 4 in a row. You see, I'm on 3. You see what I'm saying? I won it here. So I won it here. I went to the semis, lost here. Went to the semis, lost here. I was in a national championship game here, undefeated, and lost to Georgia. This is the year Georgia won it again. I lost in the semifinals to Ohio State, who got smacked by Georgia. And that year, 2031, we were all in the same conference together. All users was in the same conference. I won it. I won the conference over Georgia. And then I lost to Ohio State in the semifinals. Man, if I would have won that game, he had a comeback too. It was a comeback win for him. If I would have won that game, I feel honestly because I'd already beat Georgia and I had this number. I would have won that one. And now, right now, I'll be on a 4-game natty shoot. This one, 2030. Oh, he smacked me. He smacked me. 2030, he smacked me. I was undefeated. I don't know if he had only one loss. Yeah, he smacked me. It was just, yeah. But here, if I would have made it there, I would have got him. Then that's, as you can see right here, I went undefeated. Went undefeated, did my thizzle. Boom, boom. Now we're here. We're in the quarterfinals, and I'm gonna do my thizzle, man. I'm gonna do my thug thizzle. We look at the coaching records. Like I said I was talking about USC. How many times has he made it? Um, this is his first time coming back making it. So he had got fired when we all went in the same conference. He got fired. I told you he's the sorriest loser. Sorriest loser. Well, he is a loser. Anyway, he's the sorriest user. I'm in the Dynasty. So this is his first year since being fired and coming back to the same team and making the playoffs. So, and he only made it because his other compadre, colleague, and his league mate couldn't beat the computer so they can play. Because I believe if they would have played each other, I think Tennessee would have beat him. And that would have, at that point, that would have knocked SC even out of the playoffs. But yeah, so yeah, you see me, man. Um, about to be the first to 150 wins. This is Texas. Texas, you see, like I was saying with him, he's a regular season champ, man. Like he do his thizzle. But he got the first two natties, and that was it. I got in 8 years. In 8 years, I got 8 conference titles. I mean, in 8 years. In 11 years. In 11 years, I got 8. In 11 years, I got 4. We about to make this 5. This season, we about to make this 5. Because when it says seasons, winning seasons, those are completed seasons. Right? We're in year 11. We're in year 11. So, yeah. So, we're going to see, man, in LSU, man, he got, how many? What is my mom's? All right. All right, man. I'm about to close this out. See you when I see you.